We're in Buena Vista, Colorado, and this place is amazing. Just the mountains around here are gorgeous. The Broncos are gorgeous. The people are super fun and gorgeous. You know, people just come and they go on drives and you get to meet some super cool people. You get to cruise around with a bunch of other Bronco people in their Broncos. You get to see what other people are doing and what they're building. And one of the cool parts is this event isn't just early Broncos. Like, there's so many of the 78, 79s. There's a ton of the 5th gen Broncos there, and then obviously all these people are bringing their 6th gen Broncos. It's been a lot of fun just hanging out.
I like that.
And getting to meet new people out here on the West Coast.
So my name's Andrea Jessine Fisher. So I'm from Texas originally. I'm now out here in Colorado Springs, and we got our 1973 Ford Bronco here. I call her Annie.
This is a 1970 Ford Bronco Custom. It's just the way I wanted it.
My father, he taught me how to buy a Jeep, and he says, no, you got to get a Bronco, kid. So in '85, I bought the Bronco.
We've had it since 1991. It was our son's high school car. Did not look like this. He didn't want to drive it when he first got it.
The first thing I did when I was 13, 14 years old was build the engine. It's a 289, about 16, 17 years old. We got it on the highway. 20 rolled around, I was working in Hollywood, and so I designed my own composite front end for it. COVID hit, and I put the fenders to use, put the fenders on there, and decided to make it a wide body. We got a full width 9-inch big bearing rear axle running a spool with 370 gears. So it just works off a little button inside here like you would have a winch. There's the full down position. That's the best for the rain. And then full up is about 35 degrees from there.
Well, the Bronco obviously came in stock configuration. Today we're running lockers, Detroit lockers front and rear. It's got a warmed up 302 that I built different times. I have a 351 roller block waiting for it to be installed this winter.
Okay, yeah, this is my list of things. So every time I go buy parts, I gotta remember which part I'm attaching it to. So I bought it with, you know, it was all cut up, you know, to be pretty much a rock crawler. So it had a 5-inch body lift and a 1.5 ton rear, so it was a Dana 70 on the rear. So I got, you know, matched it up, got Dana 44s on the front and the back now, and 5-speed transmission, but so it's just, it's a Frankenstein, right? Yeah. 31s, yeah. Just enough, you know, I wanted it kind of like classic but beefy. That's kind of how I view myself a little bit, I guess. Classic but beefy.
They are always a work in progress, no matter how long you own them and how much you do to them. But that's half the fun of it too, is being able to continue to work with them and fix them up and modify them and make them be individual.
It's kind of neat to see all the rest of y'all coming around to the Bronco. I've been in it my whole life. You know, I grew up in this one. This one was, I remember since about 4 or 5 years old. When I drove in this thing with my mom behind the wheel, I just felt like a king. There wasn't anybody else on the road that had a cooler truck than we did. And I just have always had that attitude, so.
Yeah, I'm proud. Very much. It's a hell of a process. I've done a couple old cars myself. And you know, it was just an emotional thing to go back to my youth and to share the experience with my daughter. So that's been a great experience.
I mean, now it's definitely in the family. We're part of the family. It's part of us.
Yeah, it really is.
It's a family member.
The Bronco community to me, is unlike any other community. Everybody is part of a big family. Being in the middle of the United States, we've developed friendships from the West Coast to the East Coast and up and down from both corners.